Hey everybody, Mrs. Bodechon here. So today we're going to be talking about why there is no sound in outer space. So first we have to know what sound is. Sound is really just a vibration through a medium. And you might be thinking, oh, what does that word medium mean? I don't really understand. What we're really talking about is just particles. So this could be any state of matter. It doesn't matter what it is, solid, gas, plasma, and anything else for that matter. It just means that there's particles there for it to vibrate, move along, hit the next particle, vibrate, move along, and so on and so forth. That's really what sound is, and I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a minute. But before I do, I need you to know that sound is a longitudinal wave. So it does require a medium. In other words, it does require those particles to move. Therefore, where there are no particles, like in outer space, where we have a vacuum essentially, which just means no medium, no particles there, we cannot have sound. So let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is a PhET simulation on sound waves, and you can see that we have a speaker. I'm going to turn it on in a second, and here are all the particles, okay? Now you can see some of them are colored red, so you can see that once this is turned on, the energy is what's moving in the sound wave. It's really not the particles that are moving along. So the matter is not moving, it's really just the energy that's flowing here. So I'm going to turn it on and you can see what's happening. So we're creating a sound wave, which is just going to be the vibration of those particles. They're hitting one another, moving to the next particle, vibrating that particle when it hits it, and moves forward and moves out. And now, because sound is a longitudinal wave, you can see those compressions where they're all collecting together, and you can see those rarefactions once they're moving apart from one another. So this is how sound works, and this is how sound travels. So if we do not have particles present, we do not have sound at all. So essentially, where we do not have a medium or particles, we will never have sound. So the question I get every single year as a teacher is, how do astronauts hear then, right? Astronauts go into outer space all the time. They're talking to each other. They're talking to NASA. How in the world do they hear? And the truth is, astronauts bring their own air with them, and air is particles, right? So in their space ships, in their space suits, they have their own air. That air vibrates out of their mouth, right, when they're talking, and it can travel to their ear through those vibrations and the particles hitting one another, so they can hear themselves talk. They have the radios so they can hear NASA, they can hear other astronauts because they bring their own air with them. So without particles, there is no sound, but when you bring particles with you, of course you can still hear. So I hope that was helpful and interesting to you all. Thank you all for watching. Hey everybody, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see all my new videos on interesting facts and science coming up. Thank you all for watching. Bye everybody.